Today on Stacks and Strategy, we are pleased to welcome Dr. Felicia Scott. She is a dynamic leader with valuable insight and experience, and we are excited to have her with us. Please help us welcome Dr. Felicia Scott.
My name is Dr. Felicia Scott, and I am the Community and Economic Development Extension Agent with Prairie View Extension for Bexar County. And in my role, I provide tools and resources that support individuals, small business owners, and families that will enhance their economic stability. And so my program areas that I serve with are small business and youth entrepreneurship, workforce development, home ownership, sustainable home ownership, and financial literacy. And so I'm here today to talk about National Financial Literacy Month and our upcoming event, Stacks and Strategy, Your Money Game Plan, which will be held on April 11th, 2026 from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Credit Human at 1703 Broadway. Well, I'm excited to be here and talk about a couple of things. First and foremost, April is National Financial Literacy Month. And so this is an important time to have some real conversations about money and how we can better support individuals and families in our community. And so one of the things, there's a few things that I think people need to understand. And I mean, as we know, we're every day working, we're understanding that things are tight, but just some key statistics on why Financial Literacy Month is important and why we're paying attention to it. First and foremost, 51% of Americans have little to no savings for retirement. That's a problem. And we know that the baby boomers are retiring. I can't remember the number, but it's several thousands, like in the tens of thousands that are retiring every day now, because that is our largest demographic, the baby boomers. And so they're retiring, but often they, as I said, have little to no savings for retirement to be able to retire comfortably and to sustain their lifestyle beyond maybe 2 or 3 years of a 401k. We know pensions are not happening anymore. So that's one statistic. Another thing that we know is that the majority of Americans could not afford a $400 emergency. And that is also a huge problem. We know that. Lastly, and I say lastly, but this is kind of the highlights, but 7 out of 10 high schools in the United States have no type of financial literacy program in the high schools. And so our kids are not being prepared financially either, and prepared with the tools that they need to be successful. So Financial Literacy Month, there's a focused attention on giving people the tools that they need to make informed decisions about their money. It's not just about budgeting, but it's about understanding credit, protecting your assets, planning for the future, and ultimately creating stability and peace of mind. And the true reality is that most people are never taught how money works. So this month is about increasing awareness and access. And so financial literacy is not just about money, it's about options, stability, and peace of mind. So one way that we are addressing that this month through Prairie View Extension, the Community and Economic Development Unit specifically, is that we're hosting Stacks and Strategy, Your Money Game Plan, on Saturday, April the 11th, 2026. This is the second year that we have hosted this event, and I'm super excited about the collaborations that have come together, the sponsors that have come together to ensure that this event is one that is informative, educational, as well as providing actionable tools that family members, individuals, and families can take back that day and start their new habits on financial wellness. So the event will be on Saturday, April the 11th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Credit Human downtown, 1703 Broadway. Credit Human has provided, not only have they provided a beautiful space and facility for us to host the event, they are also providing free parking. So I know you were saying when you heard Broadway downtown, you're like, no, but we have free parking in the garage. Also, if you need transportation, we've worked with VIA to support finding routes for you to get to the event on Saturday. So you would just need to contact Melissa Franklin, and the email for her is in the Eventbrite registration. So if you would like to do via trans that day, we will map out the routes for you, and it's like I think it's $1.35 round trip for that particular segment. So you're probably saying, well, what's going to happen at this Stacks and Strategy, your money game plan event? I'm glad you asked. All right. So we will have workshop sessions on everything from understanding credit, financial behaviors, planning for retirement, understanding the power of life insurance, how to prepare to purchase a home. Home ownership is one aspect of wealth building, and many people there's a lot of myths around home buying, and so there are so many programs and strategies that can assist potential home buyers. So we have speakers talking about the different programs that are available, as well as step-by-step what to do to get prepared to purchase a home if that's a desire of yours. So those are some of the workshop sessions. We'll also have a youth zone. So this is a family event, so bring your kids. We will have, I say bring your kids, different aspects of the event will target, I would say probably maybe 5 years old and up, right? But the youth zone is specifically for middle school and high school students, and maybe young adults, maybe young college students, but they will participate in a reality fair. So they will identify their career that they want to pursue. They'll get their paycheck for a month, or maybe it's a paycheck for 2 weeks. I can't remember how we structured it. But with that paycheck, they are then going to have to get their housing, their transportation. They're going to have to pay some bills. They'll have some emergencies along the way. They'll have some blessings along the way. But the whole idea is to show young people the realities of living and how to financially prepare, as well as some career education, because if they haven't thought about possible careers, they may want to think about some other options if their paycheck doesn't allow for their lifestyle, right? So this is an exciting opportunity there. We'll also have for the youth and the adults, we're very fortunate to have Empower Hub that will be there providing financial literacy using interactive games. And so they will participate. They don't have a specific session. They're there all day, and it's kind of a come and go with their program. And I'm super excited to see what they will have planned. And again, the Empower Hub session will be for all ages. Lastly, we will have resource partners that'll be on hand to provide information for you on different financial products that you can use, as well as providing resources that are free to you. For example, Community First Health Plans will be there talking about the Medicaid and CHIP program. We'll have Safe Kids that will be there that will talk about how car seats and how to have how you can get a free car seat. So there's some things that you have to do to qualify for a free car seat, but they will be on hand. We're hoping to have someone there also to do free eye exams. So if you haven't had an eye exam or your children haven't had an eye exam, this will be an opportunity to do that. So again, we're trying to create an atmosphere that is going to promote not only those tools, those strategies, but an environment that will equip the entire family. And so I would like to shout out our sponsors and resource partners that will be on hand. I want to thank in particular Credit Human, who has provided the space for us to be at the event. TSB Digital Creative Agency supported all of our graphics and social media presence. Empower Hub, you've heard me talk about. Robin Balenciere with New York Life. Inux Strux nonprofit agency. The W.E. Bridge San Antonio nonprofit supporting. Edward Jones, Warren Gaines, financial advisor. Melissa Franklin with Structure Innovations. Tamika Hunt with the Hunt Team, Cross Country Mortgage, and Matthew Reed with First Financial Coaching. So these individuals have come together all with the same mission in mind, which is to support and provide those resources and technical services for us on that day. And so whether you're just getting started or trying to reset your finances, there will be something at Stacks and Strategy for you. And so don't just work for your money, learn how to make your money work for you. Okay, so to learn more and to register, and then let me say this, I didn't mention this, but the event is free. There is no cost to attend. And every last one of our sponsors that our presenters, facilitators of workshops, will be providing consultations to individuals post program. So you won't just walk away and have to do it all by yourself. We'll be here to support you along the way. But you can register on Eventbrite. And so the Eventbrite link is stacksandstrategy26.eventbrite.com. And if you are familiar with Eventbrite and you can't remember what it is, if you go in the search engine and type Stacks and Strategy, it should pop up. You can also email me directly at fjscott@pvamu.edu, or you can reach me by phone 210-457-1908. And so we encourage you to register in advance. You don't have to register in advance. But just so that we can, keep an account of our numbers and things like that. But you're welcome to walk in. On the Eventbrite link, you'll see the agenda of the workshop session. So if you only can come for an hour or so, you'll be able to find out, okay, I need to come during this particular time because this particular session is going to be offered. So come ready to learn, ask questions, and take control of your financial future. We don't want you to just work for your money, but we want you to learn how to make your money work for you. And that's what Stacks and Strategy, your money game plan, is all about.
Before you go, make sure you stay locked in with us beyond the airwaves. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can catch interviews, special moments, replays, and exclusive content anytime.